least y'all can hear me getting ready. Appreciate y'all, my lovelies. Yeah, I could have been anywhere else doing anything else. But you chose to be here with me. We just here for a little bit. Then we're gonna go on the Discord. Watch some movies. Supposed to be making wings and chicken Alfredo today. So, yeah, as you can see from the title, it says, "Are you hungry yet?" Literally just gonna be watching stuff with food. Just for a bit. I appreciate you, Rico. It's at 3:45. Oh, I missed 3:45. But first, I'm gonna take this hit. Should I do it on camera? Whew. Achoo, 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 achoo. Oh my. You was here before the butt. That probably taking longer. Oh my. That was really bad. Mm. I'm about to switch the camera over, y'all. Oh, that was really bad. What the? Well then. Oh no. Yeah. Let's close that. Oh, panic. What happened to my camera? Let's do it this way, y'all. Bless you, times 6, yeah. Alright, should I take this hit? Whew. Huh? Why is this camera not working? Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna say my camera froze. Well then, guess that camera's not working. For some odd reason. Hmm? Interesting. No. Okay. I don't understand why it's not working. But I'm gonna take this hit real quick, gal. Then we're just gonna switch over. Whew. Now, I'm gonna switch over. That was a good hit, y'all. That was a good hit. Huh? Will you pause? Oh, now I open them in as pictures. Wow. Hold on. Appreciate that. Now me saving them all as pictures. Ain't that something? Oh look, there goes me. There goes me. Oh then. I'm supposed to be making chicken Alfredo and wings. Hope you're having a great stream over there as well.
If you're new here, consider subscribing, as only 10% of you are subscribed. If you enjoy the video, leave a like and comment what videos you'd like to see next.
Can you hear the sound? Let me just double check. Cause I don't know if the desktop audio is coming out. Let me just make sure. Oh, I didn't even put the headphones in. I'm getting comfortable like that. Oh, maybe my mic was up. Interesting. Make sure y'all can hear it.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing, as only 10% of you are subscribed. If you enjoy the video, leave a like and comment what videos you'd like to see next.
I was muted. Y'all couldn't hear me. These chicken legs look really crispy, but they look crazy at the same time. She got that whole thing. Yo. Okay. Oh my gosh. From Publix. There's no I don't know what a Publix is. I don't know how they can do this. My face hurts. They look so happy doing it too. That's the crazy part. They look so happy. Wait a minute. This person said at their wedding. I've seen crazier ones than this, but come on now. I don't know how they can do it. Some of it be looking good, and then some of it's just crazy. Yo, it's bothering me that it's in the beard. I don't know why. Yeah.
Potatoes.
I think the beard, the, the sauce in the beard make me feel triggered. Yeah, I think it was a grocery store. It don't exist out here.
Every time I do a pizza video, it's gonna be from a new place.
He sound tired. That's a lot of pizza. Doesn't even look like. How do I explain this? The good pizza. Look like them frozen pizzas. Ma'am. Are those oxtails in the bowl? Ma'am. Now I'm making eye contact with the camera too. She is making eye contact with the camera. Them things big. But I could never eat them. Oh my gosh. Now her making the sounds and closing her eyes. It's the eye contact. Ugh. He's eating his pizza very politely. This looks like some Domino's pizza or something. Yeah, definitely like some frozen pizza. It's 4-4. Oh, I missed it. I really thought I had videos ready, and I didn't double check them.
First, we're gonna add in our yolk right into the eyeballs. It's been in here quite a while. Wow.
Start by placing our partially cooked chicken into our jar of peanut butter.
Tick-tock cooking, a phrase that sometimes wakes me in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. Why, you may ask? Oh, my sweet summer child, you still have so much to learn. Now, we're no stranger to that.
I feel offended by my computer. You know what?
This is a part 2 to my video Children's Drawings with Disturbing Backstories. If you haven't seen the first one, a link is in the description. The drawings you're about to see were all done by kids.
The heck?
Whether they appear innocent or not on the surface, the stories behind them are what really make them unsettling.
What if I...
This ordinary looking drawing made by a 6-year-old doesn't appear to have anything that would be any kind of cause for alarm. On the surface, it just looks like a young kid playing in the front of their house. There's tons of smaller details in the drawing, such as his dad raking the leaves, his mom at the window, and a few cars in the street passing by. It all seems like an innocent drawing, but there's a bit of an unsettling backstory behind this. The 6-year-old boy who drew this is a very well-behaved and quiet kid according to his parents. I'll refer to him as Jake. He stays to himself most of the time, and his teachers describe him as a well-behaved child, just very, very quiet. He has a passion for drawing, and constantly draws pictures and writes little story picture books. Jake has one sibling who's currently 2 years old, who he has included in multiple pictures too. His mother says most of Jake's free time he spends either watching Cartoon Network or YouTube videos or drawing. There was no cause for alarm when his parents found this first picture. However, there was when they found a more recent picture that Jake had drawn. Here's another picture of Jake in front of the house, but maybe you've already spotted it. In this picture, there's an identical car in the street with the same person sitting inside. This time, it seems Jake is looking at the car in this picture waving. Jake's parents are not seen in this one, interestingly, but his parents were intrigued now about the car and who the person inside of it was supposed to be. So they questioned him. Jake explained that it was a car he'd always see out front and that the man sitting inside of it would always smile and wave whenever he saw him. So the next day, Jake's parents took him outside to point out the car, but he said the car wasn't there. In fact, it wasn't for the next few days, until finally, one day while Jake was playing outside, he came running inside to his parents to say he saw the car again, and the man was inside again. Jake's parents rushed outside to the front to look, and saw the car speeding away past the house down the block. It was an old silver Buick, and Jake confirmed that was the car. It was none of the neighbors' cars, that much was known. Jake's parents went to all the neighbors and asked if they'd seen that car sitting in the street at all, to which all of them replied they had not, that they'd keep a lookout. For a few days, Jake wasn't allowed to play outside unless his parents were there with him. But after the car didn't seem to return, Jake was once again allowed to play freely out front. But one day, he came inside and said that the man in the car was back and was trying to get him into his car. Of Of course, Jake's father ran outside as fast as he could, hoping to get to the car in time, but he saw it already down the block by the time he was outside. He tried chasing the car down in his car, but by the time he even got into his car, there was no way of tracking where the car went. Once again, Jake wasn't allowed outside of the house. The car wasn't seen outside at all for almost that entire week, until one night, unexpectedly, Jake's father was about to take the garbage out when he noticed the car parked across the street. He took out his phone to begin recording and hopefully get the license plate number, and he tried to slowly get closer to the car without being obvious. But the driver clearly saw him, because the car turned on and then quickly drove away. Jake's father tried to follow the car and get the plate number, but he couldn't. This was the last time the car was ever seen. The car had clearly been parked outside multiple times watching the house, even past dark at later hours in the night. The driver of the car, according to Jake, would always smile and wave at him anytime they'd make eye contact with each other. And the last time Jake saw the car, the man inside started waving for him to come over, and even called out for him. Luckily, Jake was smart enough to go inside and tell his parents. It's not clear why the car would be outside even at night, considering the boy leaving the house alone at those hours would be extremely unlikely. Jake's parents brought the video to the police, but without a clear plate number, not much could be done. Jake's father went door to door asking each house on the block if they had cameras that caught the plate number, but he didn't have any good luck. The car never returned after this, but this happened relatively recently in November of 2021, so there's always a possibility that the man may return. The drawing you're about to see was done by a 7-year-old, and the picture itself is disturbing, but the backstory behind it is surprising. To start, the boy's father, Jeremy, sent the story and picture in. Jeremy has 3 sons. Jeremy's mother, Claire, sleeps over a lot to spend time with her grandkids. In Jeremy's words, his mother has always been on the stricter side, and that includes with her grandkids, but he says that's because she was raised in a stricter household. Jeremy's 7-year-old Tom is considered to be the troublemaker, who acts out against his parents and grandparents the most. So because of this, it often leads to his grandmother Claire scolding him. One day while Jeremy and his wife were out of the house and Claire was watching the kids, something happened between the two of them. Tom had hit his little brother for taking the last of the ice cream bars in the freezer, causing him to cry. This is commonplace behavior with Tom apparently, as he's very violent with his siblings as well. In response to Tom's behavior and hitting his little brother,
from somewhere.
his grandma Claire smacked him and forced him to stay in his room for the remainder of the day. Claire told her son that Tom was throwing a fit in his room, throwing things at the walls and on the floor in anger. Eventually he quieted down, and upon trying to leave his room, Claire once again had to get physical with him to get him to listen. It was likely during this time that Tom drew the picture you're about to see. When Jeremy and his wife returned home, they got an earful from Claire about Tom, very angry and distressed. Jeremy and his wife entered Tom's room angrily, ready to scold and punish him. When they opened the door, they were surprised to see Tom with a smile on his face, looking up at his parents. Around him on the floor was his Crayola art supply backpack with various pictures on the floor, along with crayons and colored pencils laying everywhere on the floor. There was one drawing that stood out from the other crumpled up drawings, which Tom handed to his parents, and that was this. The drawing shows what appears to be Tom sawing off his grandma's head, as she already appears to be hanging. To add to the horrific scene, Tom as well as his parents are wearing smiles on their faces as Tom is doing what he's doing. And of course, if there was any shred of doubt as to who these figures were supposed to be, Tom labeled himself, his grandma, and his parents in the picture. Jeremy and his wife were disturbed after finding this picture, as it showed just how messed up their child may be mentally. Jeremy grounded Tom.
How old is this kid?
The couple did not show this drawing to Claire. Nothing good would come of showing her the horrific drawing her own grandson made. However, it didn't end there. The next day, when Tom was allowed out of his room to eat breakfast, he told his grandmother at the kitchen table that he hates her and that he's going to kill her. Claire's reaction was one more of shock than anger. Jeremy once again sent Tom to his room. The way in which Tom said what he said was described to be with a hateful smile on his face, as if he were taking pleasure from saying it. Claire left to go home that day. From the time Jeremy sent me this, she hasn't returned to the house.
Possessed.
Tom's behavior has apparently always been on the more concerning, violent side, especially for a child his age. However, this drawing and behavior towards his grandmother convinced Jeremy and his wife to start bringing Tom to therapy. The first few meetings, Tom refused to speak, but eventually started opening up more when his parents would leave the room. Their therapist says that Tom talks about wanting to hurt his brothers for the things they do, and hating his grandmother and second-grade teacher. All I can assume they can do at this
Wow.
point is take it day by day with their son.
What?
This last one was a bit different, in that the kid is a little older than the others. And some of the drawings
Send
were
that
done
kid
on a computer.
away.
The child who drew the pictures you'll see shortly was 13 years old at the time. The drawings were found
Talking about
and
take it
submitted
day by
his
day.
older brother Cody. The little brother's name was revealed in some of the images, but I'll blur them out and refer to him as John. John is described as a recluse by his brother, who gets picked on by some of his classmates. Though he found these pictures a year ago, he submitted them recently. Now the two boys are in high school, with Cody being a senior and John being a freshman. John and Cody share the same gym period, and Cody sees his little brother get slightly picked on in gym class whenever he's in earshot. Cody says that although he's tried to help his little brother break out of his shell, he's come to accept that the two of them are just different. John likes to go home
Not leaving your little brother to get bullied.
instead of doing his homework or hanging out with friends.
L
This is
brother,
exactly how he
L
spends his
big
weekends,
brother.
too. And while his brother and parents worry about him, they're not really sure what they can do to help him. His teachers are all concerned over his consistent lack of effort and poor grades, and they even go as far as to ask if everything is okay at home due to his extremely quiet nature. One day while John was out with his mom somewhere, Cody, being curious about John, decided to snoop through his notebook and see if his brother even took any notes in class. But instead of normal notes, there were just really weird doodles and drawings littering the pages. If there were ever any notes taken, they would be covered by stick figures apparently fighting or shooting each other with bow and arrows or guns. There were also apparently other unusual drawings, usually violent, all of which Cody took pictures of. Now, being curious what John did on his
Sound like
laptop
this. Looked like this
24/7,
little boy
Cody
was
decided to take his
making
laptop
up his
and
own
spin into it after
story.
figuring out his password against his brother's knowledge. His desktop was packed to the max with game icons and folders. But the first place that Cody went to snoop was the pictures folder, and inside of there, he found multiple folders containing weird cartoons drawn on MS Paint by John. They were for a YouTube channel that John had made, in which he animated very simplistic graphic cartoons. But the most disturbing and eye-catching one was this one. It started with a picture of a school, then it cuts to inside a classroom, presumably John's classroom. The plot of this cartoon video is basically that John had been missing from school, and when his teacher asked the class where he's been, John suddenly arrives with a shotgun in hand and a combat helmet. This is where he threatens to kill all his classmates and then the teacher if he can't answer his questions correctly. The name Mr. Reynolds is used in one of the pictures, which was in fact one of John's actual school teachers' names, meaning John drew these pictures based on his own life. I know these are just stick figure pictures, but knowing how YouTube is with demonetizing or age-limiting videos, I'm not going to show the rest of the pictures. But basically, John ends up shooting everybody in the room, and by the end of his video in the last drawing, John's character smiles and says, "On to the next classroom." It may be a very disturbing hint into what's going on in John's head, and what may be going on in a lot of kids' heads in school when
Oh, wow.
they keep to themselves or feel that they're being picked on. Cody never told his parents about the videos or pictures, but rather confronted his brother on them.
I need some
Out of
water.
embarrassment, most likely, John deleted his YouTube channel and got extremely angry at Cody, but he never ratted him out to his parents for going on his laptop, because he knew Cody saw some bad things on there. Cody had a talk with his brother, asking if he ever had thoughts of doing what his drawing did in his video, and he said absolutely not. It was just for YouTube views. A year has passed since then, and Cody says he's tried to help his little brother, who continues to act differently from his peers, and he contemplates going to his parents about the things he's found on John's laptop. In a situation like this, it would
How
definitely
old
be
are
best to
these
inform authority
kids?
figures, as in this circumstance, given John already gets picked on and keeps to himself most of the time, the images he drew may be indicative of something he fantasizes about doing in real life.
Yes, KO. Yeah, I just zoned out. I'm sorry. I love you too, Kale.
Even if you are someone who happens to seek out the company of paranormal entities, I think it's safe to say there are some places that are just too haunted to even
I'll be
mess
changing
with.
my
Welcome
mind
back,
now.
most amazing crew. I'm your host, Kennedy, and today we are counting down the top 10 terrifying places.
That's not what I thought it was.
You should be spending the start of your stream in practice tool last hitting creeps. It is seriously embarrassing watching you miss creeps when there isn't an enemy to
The whole keyboard.
How can someone play? How can someone play? Like, how can someone should play like this, dude? What the fuck?
this game.
This is just crazy. As I'm like playing August Red version of Wrecking Ball right now.
That version. Even though August Red is my favorite band.
Yo, what the? Yo, this man. Yo, he was upset.
Fucking A, dude. Fucking A. Fucking A, man. I need to break something.
Sasha! Oh my god.
Yo, is that him breathing heavily? Yo. Idiot. Idiot. I'd be upset too. You know, I'd be upset too. Oh. Man came in, tried to come in like he was somebody else. Okay, I don't want to talk about that stuff. He said for outside the stream.
Man behind.
Oh, I should say it's their business. I really don't care. Yeah, because I don't. Because we ain't gonna talk about it outside the stream anyway. Yeah, this man sound like he crying.
Oh my god, like this, bro, like an all thing, because I like this, like this. I'm just like so pissed how this turned out. They're so bad too, like I'm so mad I couldn't fucking climb. I'm so mad I could not climb right there. It's so fucking annoying, bro.
I know, KO. What? What? What is he doing? All of that. Because he wasn't paying attention. Wow. You know, KO. Call of Duty is not what it used to be.
What the fuck is this game, dude?
It's not as good as it used to be.
Fuck, man.
Especially online.
Non mais gros.
What is so mad about? I hate Warzone. Oops. I shouldn't have said that word. I don't hate Warzone. The game is not for me. It's not for me.
Kurwa, wypierdalaj z tych pleców, śmieciaro jebana.
Sometimes I don't know why I play Fortnite. But definitely not Warzone. Not for me.
Kurwa!
Wait, what?
Man, what the fuck is this shit?
Yo,
I don't fucking
432.
I don't fucking understand the fucking SMGs, dude.
Wait, what? What got it? Yo. Oh. Yo.
Ich muss halt, ich habe eine Wette halt offen. Wer ist letzter?
Was ist passiert? Eckert letzter. Zu Recht, zu Recht.
Was soll ja?
Want to send your rage clips? Check the description.
That. That was interesting.
The boys on
I
the
thought I
floor
seen
playing
them
with
smiling for a second.
When the camera is turned around, we see that there is a shadow of a person sitting in the rocking chair. The disturbing part is that the chair clearly is empty, except for a very visible outline of a person sitting there, rocking back and forth.
The sound effects, though. Those are sound effects. I'm convinced this video is fake.
Explain this paranormal evidence by commenting below. We want to use your comments in our explosive new book on paranormal research. Please don't forget to follow.
That was a bug.
Time traveler or ghost.
SoundCloud screams does, yo, something. That's hilarious, though. They need to get rid of the music. Oh my gosh. That garbage can look like it's going to the beat. I don't know. I don't think so. What's going on with the doggo? The heck is he about to eat? I thought he was about to eat it. What is that? What is that? Is that a bug? The heck is that?
Skinwalker chasing a cat caught on ring.
What? I just seen the cat run.
To show a group of glowing orbs as they fly across the path. More join them. The strange lights then seem to fly back together. They hover around each other and fly in unison for quite some time. But
Sounded
what are
like
these
the camera
mysterious
wasn't picking up
objects?
something.
Is it just a natural phenomenon? Or perhaps a simple trick of the light? Many believe they could have something to do with the paranormal, whilst others think it may just be an elaborate prank. They continue to float around for some time, getting closer to the camera, before finally flying away out of sight.
Got
Yeah.
this trail camera picture sent to me.
Floating beetle.
Do y'all see that?
That's what I thought it was.
Zoomed in just a little more. It goes to getting blurry. But do y'all see that? What is that? Is that a Bigfoot or not?
I can't tell what I'm looking at. That's somebody in a costume. That's somebody in a costume.
He did them on.
This male spirit confirms my suspicions he killed himself because of a woman. Also shows that he's not in hell for suicide.
And for some reason, I just knew that he killed himself because of her. Wow. That was incredible.
A strange creature
Wow.
was caught floating
That
on
was a bug
camera.
attracted to the light.
Nobody exactly knows what it is. Some says it looks like an angel. What do you think this could be?
But it was caught on security cameras.
What the heck? I'm good if I heard all of that. That's fake. Wait, what? That was just a person.
Check out this picture Mr. Speed captured during my live. Do y'all see that? Definitely look like I see legs down there. We didn't catch no upper part, but we did definitely catch this, and we heard walking. Thank you for this picture, Mr. Speed.
And curtain number one is correct. Wait.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, I'm reaching with some of those. Not like this. Excuse me, what's happening? That was a that costume. Wow, the way he fell. I've seen most of these. I don't think I've seen this one.
Mom, I know one measly day of appreciation will never compare to your years of love and dedication. But even so, I figured it wouldn't hurt to say just some of the reasons I love you more each and every day. Mom, I love you for teaching me to turn the other cheek, even when Lily Rollins called me a ginger freak. Mom, I love you for always going the extra mile to make sure I'm safe and doing it with a smile.
It could have been a child!
Wow.
Mom, I love you for teaching me to avoid everyday dangers. That's why I make sure to never talk to strangers.
You have reached the location of the nearest pedophile.
Wow. Wow. On YouTube?
Mom, I love how you stayed strong even after Dad left us. You made ends meet, especially when times got rough.
And that? Is that rude? You're kidding me.
Mom, I love you so much more than words can ever express. So this year, I got you something you'll never forget. Not some cheesy gold pendant or stuffed heart bear. Something I think shows I really do care.
A dual function chopping machete with a serrated stainless steel blade for homicide capability.
when I put on this makeup, it's
on
like a mask.
YouTube.
A mask.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, so I would think so.
Can you make up the Chavo for me? Bill.
What?
Never mind.
What did you say?
It's nothing, I got it.
No, what did you ask for?
Chavo.
Yeah, what is that? What's a Chabo? What's a Chabo? A Chabo.
Huh?
What is that?
Are you being serious right now?
Yes.
How have you not seen our Chavo? I still have to get you a better box. I'm sorry.
What is it?
You're kidding. You really didn't have one growing up?
The Chabo, Chibolocus dinorexis, is an intelligent bipedal land mammal.
They're nocturnal, good Samaritans, help for animals,
history,
but smart.
Exact origins unknown. How am I just now hearing about Chabos?
Isn't it cute?
Cute? What's it doing?
It's cleaning.
It's cleaning?
Did you really think I was doing all of the cleaning?
What? No, I just didn't know it was some weird little whatever it is that's been living in our closet this whole time.
Bill, they're harmless. Great. Hey, it's okay. We weren't really fighting. See?
Chabos.
Colorado. Alabama.
I'm not sure what it looks like.
Oklahoma.
That's gross. Wow.
I don't want to live in your house.
You're being paranoid.
This being paranoid?
Maybe Kale.
Lisa. The Chabo. It's using your computer.
You're imagining things.
No. Come in the living room. I'll show you. Lisa.
Kane, how you doing? Well, Royalty, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? 456, Joe?
Hey!
What's going on?
Doofles was just standing on top
I'm
of
good.
me
How
with
are
the video
you?
camera.
Bill!
Bill, stop it!
It was spying on us.
You're hurting it!
Wow. Didn't have to do that. That doesn't make me sad. Nice. I gotta cook some chicken Alfredo and some wings. I already got the wings marinating.
Oh, are you okay?
Wonderful.
You're not upset?
It was calming us.
No. Here. Look. Lisa and Bill.
Wow.
That was so sweet. Oh, hey. Hey, Bill.
Oh my god.
It was a mistake. You didn't mean to.
I'm not sure. It's supposed to be a horror short. Really? I know. I know. That's a funny short film. I missed that part. That was definitely not it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, I had to put y'all through that. The eyes. I think I'm gonna. So yeah, I think I saw that too late. Okay. Somebody come get their grandma.
In this first video, this house has a doorbell that captures a man walking up to the front door in the middle of the night. But instead of actually knocking on the door or ringing the bell, the man just pretends to do so. This seems strange at first, until you realize what's actually going on. On the left side of the screen, you can see the headlights of a car. It's clear that whoever is driving the car is making the man walk up to the homeowner and talk to him. For what seems like a sinister reason, because the man obviously doesn't want to. I mean, so much so that he fakes a knock on the door, and even fakes a conversation with the homeowner, while making sure the driver can see him doing it. From the pretend conversation, it appears that the driver wants the man to look for someone named Matt. An incoming guest. The man could have been forced to rob the house, but didn't want to do it. So he faked the whole situation and claimed that no man lived there. But to this day, the driver's true motives are unclear. A man was standing on his porch when suddenly a large black bear tried to enter his porch because the bear had seen his puppies.
No, the way he got under the bed. He acted quickly.
The man
What do you mean he got attacked by the bear? He attacked the bear.
in front of the door, but he was very afraid. He went into the house with the puppies. I'm glad that no one was hurt and that the homeowner succeeded in saving those cute little puppies. In this video, the camera captures some odd creatures which look human, but the way it moves is strange. Some people commented on the video that the beast looks like Dottie from the Harry Potter series. A woman named Vivian saw it on her camera and said that some creepy creature had been seen. She uploaded the video on the internet, and it became
That's probably a child. Yeah.
Some people said it looked like a teenage boy wearing his underwear on his head. Vivian has a young son named Bobby who experimented. He wore underwear on his head and tried to act like that creature. It seemed pretty close, but the kid said it was not him. It's not yet confirmed whether it was some creature or it was Bobby. Bobby and Dottie. What a coincidence.
I don't believe that.
The owner of this house would wake up to a notification on his phone telling him motion was detected at his front door. And after reviewing the footage, this is what he found. There was an old woman with a knife just standing at
Yeah,
his
I'm
front
gonna be
door,
in a Discord watching movies after
shifting
this.
her body weight from side to side. The woman can be
So.
seen awkwardly holding and looking at the knife,
I'm
as well
dropping
as
a
constantly
Discord.
glancing all around her.
If it works. I guess not. Guess not on work. No, my Discord's not in there.
After a few more seconds, the woman finally attempts to ring the doorbell, but seemingly can't bring herself to do it. for
Somebody
whatever
come get their
reason.
grandma. She seems lost. Somebody come get their grandma. That's bad.
And after 2 minutes of footage, it cuts off. It's still unclear who this woman was or what caused her to walk up to a stranger's front door wielding a knife. On January 18th of 2022, in Street Lewis, MO, at midnight, 2 armed men tried to break the door.
Nice KO.
But failed. The scene was caught on camera, and the footage of these 2 men was handed to the police, who traced the 2 thieves and finally arrested them. This footage features a random woman walking up to someone's front door. The woman clearly isn't acting normal, or at least until a car passes, where she breaks character so as not to draw attention to herself. After the car is gone, the woman can be seen putting her face right up to the camera.
Girls, get your hot, funky breath away from me, please. Please.
After watching the disturbing footage, the house owner would claim he had no idea who the
Yes, KO.
likely taking place during the whole killer clown craze of 2016. This Ring doorbell caught the exact moment someone dressed in a clown costume walked up to its front door. The person can be seen tilting their head and slowly walking up to the door, almost the whole time staring directly into the camera. While it's most likely just someone trying to scare people, there's a small chance something a lot more sinister is going on here.
What happened? Somebody get this. Yeah, this person just wearing a mask. This person did it to their own camera. Didn't they?
To this day, it's still unclear whether the house owner experienced anything further regarding the situation.
Oh.
This door
My fault.
shows the horrifying early stages of a fire.
My fault. Y'all all the same color, that's why. And I know KO was writing. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, because KO was writing to me. Yeah, movies. I was thinking about watching all the either like the Evil Dead movies in order. I just want to watch like the same like I guess series of movies in order. That makes sense. No man, it's always gotta be horror. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. KO was talking a lot. I hadn't seen you write and chat in a while, so I didn't even know if you were still here. I'm sorry, your name's a Blue. Oh my god. Whew, I'm too hot for this. Oh, you missed it, KO? When I saw movies, well, technically it's supposed to say 4 o'clock, but after we finish this movie, finish this video, probably gonna get on or something. I know you stream it. What happened, KO? I love you, KO. It was supposed to start at 4 o'clock. That's not gonna happen. It's already 5 o'clock. Cause after this I have to, I need to cook those wings. Like, I was supposed to cook those wings at 4 o'clock. Cause, you know, you're right out. Don't do that. Sure, KO. We just, I'm trying to get a group of people so we can start that as a series. But yeah. Alright, so we're gonna finish this video, and then we're gonna... Yeah, that's why I need to make these wings, because, I gotta make wings and french fries for my mom, because that's what she wants for the Super Bowl to eat. And I'm making chicken Alfredo. But yeah, let's finish watching this video, and then we'll discuss it before I end.
In a neighbor's property.
I know,
As the
Kato.
video goes on,
Enjoy
you can
yourself.
see as the fire gradually continues to grow, so much so that it eventually reaches the house with the doorbell camera. At the time of the fire, the house owner himself
What
was
happened?
asleep. No. He would be woken up by multiple notifications on his phone claiming motion was detected by his doorbell camera. After reviewing the footage, the house owner would frantically run to get a fire extinguisher and desperately attempt to put the fire out.
What happened? Where did that even come from? That scream, no. Okay. Not just yelling at him to get out the house. Somebody go help him then. Maybe he can't get out the front door. Yo, somebody don't come out the fire extinguishers. Oh my god.
Escape through the house's back door. It's pretty safe to say that the motion detected notifications that woke up the house owner saved his life that night. This video captured a woman frantically knocking on this house's front door. As she continues to do so, she can be seen constantly looking behind her, and that's when he realized why. A man walks up to the woman and proceeds to grab her firmly, telling her to get into the car. All the while, the woman can be heard pleading for him to stop.
What sounds? What? Nobody was home? Is this real? Is this lady okay?
He was later identified to be 20-year-old Victor Kucinich, and he would ultimately be charged with third-degree felony kidnapping. In Baton Rouge, Le, a homeowner constructed a house
Yo.
to keep his dog warm.
The way he said it, though. Alright.
The dog ran towards the car and started to bark.
Oh. Maybe I'm just... Maybe it's just me.
He continued barking for help, but no one came. The dog hid under the car, but continued to bark. When this happened,
oh, the
owner's
doggo.
sister got an alert on her phone about the fire erupting while the owner and her 75-year-old grandpa were sleeping. The owner's sister handled the situation perfectly, and everyone was safe.
How did the doghouse get on fire?
This Ring doorbell starts off showing the house owner simply doing her laundry, though before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen posing, and the audio from the clip makes it clear as to why. Voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear where the voice is coming from. Clearly disturbed and worried, it could have been someone hiding around her property, and the woman would end up calling the police. And the police would search the whole property but find absolutely nothing. And to this day, it's still unclear whose voice was talking, or even where I was coming from. These two young boys went outside of their home for a walk, and they saw a clown coming toward them. Both young boys screamed and ran to the house, followed by the terrifying clown. One boy took a perfect swing. He came forward.
Yo, no, he smacked him now.
I'm glad the man slapped him well.
That's somebody playing a prank on him.
Footage seems to have captured an almost transparent-looking figure walking across the house owner's property in the middle of the night. The figure looks to have no face and seems to slowly.
This is just the camera not picking him
as
up.
it continues to move. The audio from the video reveals the noise of very faint footsteps. After reviewing the footage and examining the property, the house owner found nothing out of the ordinary, and it's still unclear what exactly was caught on video that night. In Smithtown, New York, a man wearing a hoodie came close to the camera and stole it. The next day, the neighbor went to the door wearing only jeans, rang the bell, and apologized to the camera. The owner said from inside, "What do you want?" The neighbor said, "Peace."
It was still, wait, what? How was it still recording though? If he took the camera?
Peace.
That man looks like he's on something.
Too late for that. Too late? When you stole from me, you started your own war. Too late for that. So it's too late for peace? You had a chance for peace. And that night you could have been peace for any of my kid that you stole. When you stole from me, you started your own war. So we are at war, according to you?
Yeah. So we are at war according to you?
Good night, sir.
And answered again. Then he left, went to his room, and closed the door. After a few minutes, he played loud music, returned to ring the doorbell, and said, "Oh, I don't think it's ringing."
The Lion King? Yo. This man, yeah, he's definitely on something. This man is definitely on something, yo.
This blue doesn't ring? I guess that means you're hearing this?
You speak.
so there's wine, cheese, and crackers across the hall if you're interested.
Yeah.
Shake the video. The owner called the police and filed charges against the neighbor, who was subsequently arrested. This
Ooh.
guy is a perfect example of a terrible neighbor.
That's just
After
gross.
hearing his doorbell go off, this San Diego house owner would look at his doorbell camera through his phone, and the camera revealed a supposed door-to-door salesman waiting outside. The house owner
He looked like an
decided to
agent.
confront the man with the doorbell speaker, and that's when the salesman claimed he was looking for Robinson's residence at 712, which was not the house he was at. After being informed of this, the salesman would politely apologize for the mix-up. Suspicious of the encounter, the house owner would send the footage to the local police department, who disturbingly confirmed that this exact man was suspected of breaking into at least 19 homes and
19
impersonating
is
a
crazy.
salesman to do so. The man has yet to be caught by police.
Alright. Okay, my lovelies. It's time. We have come to the end of the stream. And I appreciate every last one of you for rocking with me here and being here with me and vibing with me. Could have done anything else, but you chose here to be here with me. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So thank you so much for being here, and until next time. I know it's short and we was all over the place, and it's Sunday, because technically Sundays I'm supposed to be taking a break. But technically I was supposed to stream yesterday on here, but I didn't. So yeah, I appreciate you, my lovers. All love. All my love. All my love.